What's up, guys? This is a review on another air rifle. This is actually kind of a late review since this is the second gen and they actually have the third gen out for quite some time now. And I've also had this for over a year, but I've just not made a video on it. But this is the Gamo Swarm Maxim Gen 2, as you can see from there. So yeah, this is not the latest one, but I've had this for over a year now, so this is kind of a long-term review. And yeah, I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts and experience with this air rifle. This is the .177 caliber pellets, so it's not the 22. And everything here is completely stock. The scope is what came with the air rifle. So the whole reason that I purchased this was because the previous air rifle I had was back in like 2013, and it was like a Hatsan. And those were the ones where you had to, every time you wanted to fire it, you had to crank it and then manually insert a pellet each time. I didn't want to keep doing that because that got really annoying. So this one has these like magazine things which have 10 pellets in them. As you can see, this one is currently fully loaded with 10. The little number decal for the 10 is a little slanted, so it looks like 0, but it is 10. And all the pellets just drop into the top there. Now, I don't know what exactly is the difference between the Gen 3 and Gen 2. Apparently the Gen 3 ones maybe have like some better loading or feeding because it uses like their whole inertia system and it loads with the recoil from the pellet firing. With the Gen 2 here, I have not had a single feeding issue, and honestly, everything has been really smooth. No malfunctions whatsoever. Feeding is also very easy. They all go into these little magazines. You can see here, I do have 3 of these mags total, and these mags are also really cheap. All you do is spin this mag loader around and you drop the pellets in. Now, some people have said that they've had issues dropping in the pellets, like you have to kind of force it down. But all 3 of my little magazines here, they all just drop straight in, like flawlessly. They just plop, just drop them in, and they are ready to fire. So that's what these are like. These are the magazines, and it's cool how you can just load 10 in each. So I have 30 currently loaded. This is what I found shoots the best. This is what I use. Depending what kind of pellets you use, the accuracy will vary. I have tried their own, like Gamo's own pellets, and they don't fire as accurate. In my experience, I actually found that these are super accurate. And overall, this gun is really accurate. It's so accurate. I am firing really far away at the targets in my backyard at like 2-inch metal like plates, and this thing can pluck them easily. I don't remember exactly. I don't have my rangefinder with me, and I don't remember what it was, but it was really far. This gun is also super lightweight. It is like an all plastic build, so it's very light, and you do have a little rubber buttstock there. Now, compared to my Hatsan that I've had, that is like all wood. This one is all plastic, so the advantage of going all plastic is that it is super light and very comfortable to hold. The whole construction of the pellet rifle it's a little bit like on the affordable, cheaper side because it is just all lightweight plastic. But again, the advantage that comes with that is that it is very lightweight and you can carry this all day. I do wish that the finish was a little better because some of these plastic edges are actually really sharp and you can cut yourself on some of these plastic edges. These plastic cutouts are so sharp that they can cut your hand. So that's the thing, is you might want to even like sand these edges down maybe. What else? This is the safety. It's just like a little piece here that blocks the trigger from being depressed. But to put it on fire mode, just flick the safety forward and then you can click that trigger. And I also found that the trigger is really nice, and it has like a really satisfying click to it. So you know exactly when you are about to fire the pellet rifle. Back down here is also a little storage thing that you could use to store the extra magazines. So to load this, it's very simple. You just click on these 2 latches, pull them front like that, and you can see the magazine pops right out. And that is the feeding mechanism right there. All you do is insert it like that, push down, and it locks in place. So very simple. So yeah, I'm just gonna go shoot it and show you guys some of the accuracy. Real quick, I just want to show you guys how easy it is to crank it. So here it is. Just like that. Put it on, make sure it's on safe. And after every single time you crank it, then you will automatically see that the pellet number has dropped 1. So now you can see it went from 10 to 9 because there is currently 1, I guess, in the chamber, you could say. So all we have to do now is fire it. Let's go. This is the furthest I can zoom in. And I'm just gonna fire at that dark blue water bottle, as you can see, placed on the rock. Now, let's fire at something smaller, and I hope the camera can pick it up. They are extremely tiny, and there's one set in front and one set in the back. So there it's cranked. And now I'm about to shoot the left target. That was a hit. And I'll try shooting the center target, which is the smallest one. Boom, you can see it hit the center target there. Super accurate. And now this is gonna be hard to see, but I'll shoot one of the targets at the set in the back. Boom. And there we have a hit. So that's all I'm gonna shoot for now. Let's see, this is where I've been shooting out the window, down at those targets. So very accurate. Gun is unsafe and it's clear. So that's it for this review on the Gamo Swarm Maxim Gen 2. Again, just an excellent air rifle, or pellet rifle. Super accurate, super lightweight, and I love that 10 round magazine feature that they came up with. So you don't have to keep individually loading in pellets every time you crank the pellet rifle. So super intuitive, and it's just a dream to shoot. Yeah, I got no complaints with it. Even though there's a newer one, this one functions perfectly. So that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video.